Alright. Today's anime is right. And costumes already being a bit of a dick. See, look how much of a dick it's doing. I'm just trying to open it and ripping in ways that are impractical. On the top we have Final Fantasy X and X2 Remastered, Nintendo Switch. You know, I kind of figured I might as well. I've never actually played them. I'm familiar with enough to spoil the game, maybe kind of bad. I don't know if gameplay-wise I'm going to care enough to ever play, but I now have a copy of the game for a system that I'm... Oh my god, this thing's been... Oh. Piece of shit. Anyways, I guess it's a Final Fantasy month of some sort. There's another game coming out that I don't know anything about. Fuck you. Okay. That was something else. This should actually be 2 Right Stuff releases. Let's see. Yeah, this is where they do that thing where they circle the address and say, yeah, these appear to be the same. Ooh. Oh, shit. It's not, oh shit, bad thing. It's more, oh shit, well, I thought this would be what I'd watch, but I don't know now. Because this might be what I watch. Well, let's begin. This is March Comes In Like a Lion, Volume 4. I don't know. This might be the last of it. I kind of vaguely remember what was happening in the last one. I can't get this plastic stuff right. Okay, I can get rid of that. It doesn't want to be gotten rid of. It's being a little dick. But let's take a look at the complete picture. The complete picture. If you like hands, you weren't able to be seeing them before, but now you can. Okay, yeah, that's barely English. Let's never do that again. Booklet. Keyframe drawing of things, people, images, graphics. I think the other ones might have had stuff like that, but I can't remember. Ribbons. Stock release. Volume 1, disc 1. Volume 4. Should be volume 4. It's volume 4. Okay, that's a 4-disc 1, that's a 4-disc 2, and is this a 4-disc 3? Yes. I couldn't remember how many discs each of them came with. That is a pink solution with thing in it. Anyways, I was mostly wondering if the others were 2 discs and this one was a 3-disc and the 3rd disc happened to be a soundtrack or something like that. That's not the case, but there we go. Next up we have Kokkoku, or Kokkoku. Okay, what the fuck even, what is this? Kokkoku. It sounds more like a laugh than a name. Anyways, I don't know what it's about. I don't like that ominous shadowy hand. That's kind of fucking cool. This is Region A. This is English dub. This is a Sentai Filmworks release. If you're curious why this came in Right Stuff, because I actually didn't see a copy on Amazon. So I ordered this through Right Stuff instead, and it's here today, and I guess this is fine, because this is already a kind of small-ish release, not a small bad, just, you know, not a large quantity of stuff. And we're able to get this all out of the way. Special features. Clean opening, Jack promo. Here we have more hand, although that's... No, that's a hand. I thought she was holding like a spray bottle and spraying something. Kokkoku. No, Kokkoku. Yeah, see, those have a little thing to make them complete. Kokkoku. Pretty straightforward looking release. Curious. The Ancient Magus' Bride, Part 2. time to check under here for a sexy little piece of cloth. And that's really, if you enjoy white liney things, it's very sexy. I kind of, sort of, vaguely, maybe partially, somewhat describingly, yeah, region AB, I see English dub, watch anywhere digital, extras. There's Ancient Magus' Bride at Anime Expo 2018, interview with George Wada and Noriho Naganuma, episode 21 commentary. Oh well, you got characters, a couple of which, I remember from the first half. And they ended the first half in a way where it could have been the ending to a series. They added a preview thing that made it so that you're supposed to know that there's an entire another series, but I didn't remember if the pacing felt the same in the preview. They tried to make it not like that. So we've got Blu-rays 1 and 2, DVDs 1 and 2, and the same thing that is the opening. And of course, the guy whose name I can't remember. Oh, no wonder. It can't stay still because there's nothing to hold it in place. Well, let's get this in. Get it closed somehow. How? I don't know. How? I don't know. And I kind of feel like this plastic is doing something really weird. You know why? Because that is where my missing blue piece of plastic went. Bad thing. Let's put that there. You'll have to see it. It'll be an eyesore, but I'll get rid of it. It's all good. That's a lot better. Now when I put this in here, it slides in perfectly until it catches on that. But last but not least, Dragon Ball Super, the movie Brawly. Cool. So, in case you don't keep track, and you'd like a little bit of Brawly's thing there, this is the 4th Brawly movie. And I don't know if that's good or bad. Fates Collide. Could be cool. I'm kind of curious. I don't know when I should watch it. We got English dub, Japanese. We got audio. Over 45 minutes of extras. How long is the thing itself? There's Blu-ray. There's DVD. Interviews with the cast of Dragon Ball Super Brawl, Dragon Ball Super. The Legacy. Are you smarter than a voice actor? Voice actors answer your questions. Trailers. Anyways, let's dive into this by first taking off the plastic on the inside. You don't need that plastic on the inside. You need that plastic to fuck off. It's sticking. Look, it's stuffed. It's stacked. Alright, it's all with. Let's see. We actually have 2 pieces of paper here. Let's put this one there and take a look at the time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. Manga. Alright, first off we have Brawly. I see an A down there. So this is the Blu-ray, and this is Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And look on the back, there's Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Stuff. It's such stuff. It's so stuff that can get stuffed. I don't know. I should find out the timing to watch this, but I kind of guess it won't be anytime soon. Anyways, here's this week's anime DVD collection update. So if you didn't guess by the snort at the end of the last video, I've not actually done a whole lot this past week. Mostly because allergies have been kicking my fucking ass. I'm not entirely sure if I can name everything that's been going wrong. I think there's something in my apartment that my body doesn't like, which is normally ignored until whatever allergen has got my body kind of irritated. If I were to take a guess now, maybe it's dust. Maybe I just need to vacuum and vacuum and vacuum and vacuum, air it out. I have never tried aerating it out. I should try aerating it out. So, you know, that means Todd Maiden has been the main thing I've watched, but I haven't done that much. I'm somewhere on the second disc, so maybe I'm like 10 episodes in, and it's staying okay to good. I'm not sure if I can say that it's definitely exciting, but it's definitely staying on the edge of interesting. Yeah, whatever you make of that. So I do want to finish it, even though there are 2 things that arrived this week that are definitely on that I should watch list. Now, as for I should watch list, I did watch some Dragon Ball Super Volume 7 with my friend. So like I mentioned, the last one kind of ended off at the wrong place, and we took a break here after the Zenny Expo, I guess. Like right after that, all that stuff is wrapped up, and they're like, alright, we're setting up Tournament of Power. So they've kind of clarified a lot of that stuff. So what can I say about this? Actually, I would say it was pretty good. Like, I kind of feel with the way they're setting things up and the way they're doing things, they're very intentionally trying to say, okay, here are some of the things that people have complained about regarding Dragon Ball Z and how Dragon Ball Z developed as a series. We're going to intentionally subvert some of that. And I'd go into more details, but you know, doesn't need it, and the details aren't needed. And there are neat things about it. I'm actually looking forward to where it's about to go from here, because they've given a lot of hints as to certain things. I'm like, yeah, you know, one of the problems with Dragon Ball Z is it does have this tendency to kind of forget its characters. And I mentioned before that Dragon Ball Super is really nice because it's like, hey, you know what? Let's remember this person, and we need to make them relevant to the story. They don't necessarily need to be, okay, yeah, they can be a Super Saiyan now for some reason. We just need them to be relevant in some way. I especially thought about that because I have a GIF at work of Launch just standing there with her hair blowing. And that's an example of a character that disappeared a long time ago. She was a main character in Dragon Ball, but I don't think by the time Dragon Ball ended, she was even still in the center limelight. Well, anyways, the point is, you know, I haven't gotten too many episodes into this. I think we only got a handful, like 5, maybe not even 1.2. Yeah, probably only 4 episodes. But, you know, they were actually pretty good 4 episodes. I think we're probably going to fire the rest of this up next, although, let's see, next week is Avengers Endgame. I don't really know what my plan is to see that or not, since I feel like I've become disconnected because I haven't watched Captain Marvel yet, and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, it's all stuff and stuff. For everything else I've done, actually, not really much else. I did make some popcorn balls for the first time. I really wanted to give that recipe a try because it's a recipe that my mom did, and I'm guessing it's maybe been 20 years, and you know, it's not necessarily hard to make. I think actually most of the pain comes from cleaning up, and it's very possible that part of the reason it's not as hard to make is because I do have one extra set of plastic things specifically for making popcorn balls that makes it a lot easier, especially when you first mix the stuff together and you're dealing with 300-degree syrup mixed with popcorn. You know, that can burn initially, and then by the time it's cooling down, it's still somewhat shapeable, but it cools down quick. But I made a dozen. I put a dozen together, and then all that was left in there was bits and pieces of popcorn, and then one small puddle that managed to get below all the popcorn before I started mixing, and you know, nice and hardened. There might be ideas on how to make that less likely to happen, but that's an aside. Especially since I'm, I don't know. I guess the point is, you know, with allergies kicking my ass, I feel like I've just not done much at all. I don't even think I've spent a lot of time logged on to VR chat. I've gone to bed early a lot of nights. I mean, I think my eyes are maybe even still a bit bloodshot, but you can kind of tell that compared to what I was like last Tuesday, I'm more just a little out of it than I am walking zombie. At least I kind of feel like that, except of course as this goes on I'm getting kind of tired. I'm like, I don't know. It's all stuff. There is still going to be Monster Hunter tonight, I think is the plan. I don't know what else is planned. Alright. So, you know, like anime should be planned. I don't know when that'll happen. It'll probably happen. Huh. Yeah, I guess I skipped time with my Thursday friend. Alright, I'm kind of, you know, meandering a bit now, so y'all, have a nice week.